Good morning, students. Beta, we were doing the chapter preposition and character uses, and in that particular chapter, we were doing some correct use of some preposition. We were on the heading between and among. We were discussing how we oftenly get confused between and among. Okay, so we have discussed between is generally used with reference to two people or thing. Between is used for two people or thing. Okay, and among is used for what? More than two, more than two people or thing. Okay, this is the major between and among. Now, for example, the cake was equally divided between two brothers. So the cake was equally divided between two brothers. Okay, two थिंग्स या टू पीपल की बात होती है. सो जो केक है वो दो लोगों में इक्वली डिवाइड कर दिया गया है. अमंग में द केक वॉज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड अमंग ऑल द चिल्ड्रन इन द क्लासरूम. ओके, सो अमंग इज यूज्ड फॉर मोर देन टू पीपल. So the cake was equally distributed among children in the classroom. Now let's move on to since and for. What is the difference between since and for? So since and for are preposition of time. Since suggests when an action began, whereas for suggests how long an action has continued. The difference between since and for is for defines describe how long action has been continued, and suggests that what? Since suggests that when an action began. कब से कितनी कितनी देर से एक्शन स्टार्ट हो रखा हुआ है. फॉर हाउ लॉन्ग. एंड व्हेन एन एक्शन बिगेन मीन्स कब से ये एक्शन शुरू हुआ है. इसमें कितनी देर से शुरू हुआ है, इसमें कब से शुरू हुआ है. ठीक है. I hope I am clear to all of you. For example, children have been playing for 2 hours since morning. Okay, ये action कब से हो रहा है? Morning से हो रहा है. From when this action since is used for when the action is happening. From when the action began. So this action of playing began from morning, and the children have been playing for 2 hours since morning. So, and for how long? For 2 hours. For 2 hours, this action of playing has been taken place. Now, let's move on to in and into, on and onto are different. Are preposition used for different purposes. In and on is used to show position of a thing at rest. Okay, to show a position of a thing, in and on is used. Into is used to show the movement from higher to lower level. Into is used to show movement from higher to lower level. And onto is used to show movement from lower to higher level. In and on is used to show position of things. Position of things at rest. Into is used to show what? Into is used to show movement from higher to lower level. Okay, and onto is used to show movement from lower to higher level. Okay. In and on used to show position of things at rest. Into is used to show movement from higher to lower level. Onto is used to show movement from lower to higher level. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now let's move on to some examples. The fruits are kept in the basket. Position of thing at rest. She is carrying the chair up the stairs onto the top floor. She is carrying the chair up the stairs onto the top floor. मीन्स टॉप फ्लोर पे जब ले जा रहे हो तो हायर ऑर्डर हो गया आपका. सो हायर ऑर्डर के लिए आप ऑन टू यूज़ करोगे. ऑन टू. जब लोअर ऑर्डर रहेगा तो आप इन टू यूज़ करोगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल शी पुट द फ्रूट्स into the basket. Okay, you are putting it down. She put the fruits into the basket, so you are putting it. The position of fruit is downward. So when the things are from higher to lower level, it is into, and when it is lower to higher level, then it is onto. I hope this is clear to all of you. Books are on the shelf. Okay, the books are on the shelf. She is putting the books from the bottom shelf onto the topmost shelf. Same thing, lower to higher level onto, and higher to lower level into. Beside. Let's move on to another preposition, that is beside. Beside means by the side of. Okay, or relevant or irrelevant. Beside means by the side of, irrelevant. To where, irrelevant to. Whereas besides means beside, and besides means in addition to, apart from, or as well as. For example, what the old lady said was beside the point, means it was irrelevant. Whatever she said was beside the point means that was irrelevant. They had dessert besides the main dish. Means they had the main dish. Other than that, they also had desserts. So in addition of, as well as, okay, apart from having the main meal, they also added, they also had what? Desserts. Okay. Besides, when you are adding an s to it, then it becomes addition. Okay. Beside means irrelevant. Beside means irrelevant. Okay, if you want, you can take down the screenshot. Okay, let's move on to the exercise number G. So, what is happening in exercise number G? The question is, so the question is, fill in the blanks with appropriate position from the brackets. The concert started dash the morning and has been going on dash then. So the concert started dash the morning and has been going on dash then. So the answer to this would be, firstly write G exercise part 1 dash and dash. So the answer would be, the concert started in the morning and has been going on since then. Okay. What is the another sentence? The splayling, the sapling was planted dash two neem plants that were dash all the tall trees in the park. The sapling was planted between two neem plants that were among all the tall trees in the park. Okay. The first one is between, and second one is what? Among. Okay. Third one is, the children the children somehow reached the snack bar dash the hoarding and refused to go further dash they were too tired to move ahead. Okay, the children somehow reached the snack bar besides the hoarding and refused to go further. Okay, besides they were too tired to move ahead. So the answer would be beside and besides. They were too tired means, beside they were too tired to move ahead. That means as well as they were, in addition to it, they were too tired to move ahead. The children somehow reached the snack bar instead the hoarding. Okay, beside the hoarding. Now let's move on to the fourth sentence. Rohan sat dash the horse as he rode up the slope dash his destination. Okay, so Rohan sat on the horse. Rohan sat on the horse as he rode up the slope dash his destination. And the last sentence of this exercise is the cook had kept the mixture dash the bowl and put it dash the oven. Okay, the cook has kept the mixture in the bowl and put it into the oven. In and into. Please take down the screenshot, students. Please take down the screenshot, beta. All of you. Please take down the screenshot. Okay, I'm rubbing this off now. Okay, now let's move on to another subheading, that is tricky prepositions. Okay, tricky prepositions. Now, one can agree with an opinion or a person but agree on a matter or decision and agree at a suggestion. One can be anxious about studies, that means worried, but anxious for examination to end, eagerness. One can get in and out of a car or bus when it is stationary, whereas one can get on or get off a wheel while on the move. You laugh about an incident whereas you laugh at a person. You look at an object, look after your parents, look after your socks, or look up a word in the dictionary. Preposition can be combined with different words to convey different meaning. A few of them are given here. So some of the tricky preposition are given here. When you are adding to it, its meaning changes. Means about, ask about, hear about, at, amazed at, shocked at, knocked at, for, apologize for, beg for, in, believe in, arrive in. Okay, so you are changing the meaning of everything. Now, can you, exercise number H, can you think of few more preposition which may be combined with these words? For example, comment, then respond, beg and prepare. So write down the answer for each of them. First one, just a second. So H1 is, first one is comment on. You comment on something. Okay, comment on someone. Then another one is correspond, correspond with, correspond with. Then what is it? Beg. Oh, I'm writing beg. Beg for, beg for. And preposition, sorry, for prepare, prepare for. Okay. Comment on, correspond with, then beg for and prepare for. Please take down the screenshot, students. Please take down the screenshot. Okay, beta. I'm hoping that you have taken down the screenshot. With this, we have completed this chapter for today. In the next chapter, in the next class, I think we would be completing this chapter, and we would be moving on to another one. Okay. Till then, bye bye. Take care.